fail because they're lazy. They fail because they're thinking small while pretending they're being realistic. Scarcity thinking doesn't announce itself. It whispers. It tells you to be careful, to hold on, to not risk what little you have. And that whisper feels smart. It feels responsible. But it quietly keeps your world small. Scarcity thinking is what makes people optimize for today instead of build for tomorrow. It's the mindset that says, I can't afford to wait. So you take the quickest relief instead of the right decision. You choose comfort over progress, familiar pain over unfamiliar growth. Here's the hard truth. When you think in scarcity, every decision is defensive. You don't ask what builds my future. You ask what keeps me safe right now. That's why scarcity thinking creates short-term wins and long-term regret. It makes people cling to bad jobs because a paycheck feels safer than uncertainty. It makes people say yes to things that drain them because saying no feels risky. It makes people hoard time, money, energy, and still feel like they never have enough. Because scarcity is not about what you have, it's about how you relate to it. Abundance thinking is different. And no, it's not blind optimism. It's not pretending everything will work out. It's grounded, it's calm, it's disciplined. Abundance thinking starts with one brutal realization. Short-term safety often destroys long-term potential. People with an abundance mindset don't rush decisions. They delay gratification without panic. They're willing to look slow today to become unstoppable later. They don't ask, what can I get right now? They ask what compounds over time. That question alone changes everything. Abundance thinkers understand something most people don't. You can't build a big life while constantly protecting a small one. They invest attention instead of scattering it. They choose fewer commitments, not more. They don't chase every opportunity. They build leverage. Scarcity says, take it before it's gone. Abundance says, if it's right, it will still be there. Scarcity reacts. Abundance chooses. And here's the uncomfortable part. Abundance thinking often feels wrong at first. It feels slow. It feels like you're missing out. It feels like you're not doing enough. Because you're not feeding the anxiety anymore. Most people confuse anxiety with productivity. They think urgency equals importance. They think constant motion equals progress. It doesn't. Real progress is often quiet. It's boring. It doesn't give instant feedback. That's why most people never stick with it. Abundance thinking requires restraint. It requires saying no to good things so you can say yes to great ones. It requires trusting your long-term self more than your short-term fear. And that trust is built, not wished into existence. You build it by keeping small promises to yourself, by choosing consistency over intensity, by making decisions you won't regret 6 months from now, not ones that just feel good today. Scarcity asks, what if I lose? Abundance asks, what if I grow? Scarcity keeps score of what's missing. Abundance focuses on what can be built. And the shift doesn't happen overnight. It happens in moments. In the pause before reacting. In the decision to wait instead of rush. In choosing patience when panic would be easier. You don't escape scarcity by earning more. You escape it by thinking longer. When you stop treating life like a constant emergency, your decisions change. Your energy changes. Your confidence changes. Not because you're lucky, but because you're no longer operating from fear. Abundance is not excess. It's alignment. It's knowing that the right move is rarely the fastest one. It's choosing depth over noise, direction over distraction. And once you start thinking this way, something shifts. You stop chasing. You start building. You stop reacting. You start choosing. And that's when progress stops feeling fragile and starts becoming inevitable.